Sagittarius, welcome to Majesticas Tarot. And if you've been here before, welcome back. This will be for Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. The messages will be the 16th through the 19th. Hopefully it resonates because not every Sagittarius is doing the same thing. So take what resonates and leave what doesn't. If it doesn't resonate, check your other placements. If it does resonate, hit that like button, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. Time is fluid and roles can be reversed, so let's get started. Spirit, what do we have for Sagittarius, the 16th through the 19th? What messages? What's going on? What's going on with Sagittarius? Ooh, there's been a loss, a financial loss, possibly, maybe an investment. Okay, you're moving forward here. You're moving forward from a loss. You could be dealing with a cancer. You realize that what you invested in, like, you realize it's like something you invested in, you don't feel that it was a good investment and you just let it go. Possibly a marriage here. Something was revealed to you that possibly somebody you were married to was a player, became a real a-hole. You thought there was happiness here until there wasn't. So there could have been a divorce or just a long time partnership. Tell me about this other energy for Sagittarius. Um, there's nowhere else but up from here, Sagittarius. Nowhere else to go but up. Tell me about this other energy for Sagittarius. They're heartbroken. They feel they lost an opportunity with you. I don't feel they missed it. I feel they lost it. This person could be in the spotlight here, but because of their laziness and greediness, no action, nothing, there was no action taken. They could have been bored. They stopped making an effort in the success they thought they had. I feel they were kind of selfish and just figured it would work on itself. Yeah, no motivation here. Totally made this situation, this home life, unstable, and they started guarding themselves. Bottom of the deck is a Knight of Cups in the reverse. So this person, in and out, happy, sad. You didn't know what was going on with them. Their moods changed quite often. I'm hearing they were trying to misdirect you. Spirit, tell me about Sagittarius's energy with the Ten of Pentacles in the reverse and the Chariot. Jeez, I feel like you're like, okay, well, this is over with. Gotta go. Because it's like you took your stuff and, I mean, you rushed out here. I feel like I'm hearing duped. You feel like this person, somebody manifested a relationship, but they did it in the wrong way. There was a lot of manipulation here, and the relationship came about, and there was a lot of love here, a lot of grounded emotions from you or possibly this other person, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, but they were very manipulative about this situation here. This could be, you could think this person's your twin flame, soulmate energy here. Tell me about the Seven of Pentacles in the reverse and the Four of Pentacles in the reverse. Yeah, you lost some money here. Roles can be reversed. You lost some money from an investment. Scorpio's here. Leo's here. I don't know about the looks of it here. It looks like you're like, okay, thanks for letting me know. Gotta go. We have Judgment in the Sun. Like you had this epiphany. And then we have the Seven of Wands in the reverse. You just gave up on this. You're like, thanks for letting me know. Gotta go. I give up. I'm done. Tell me about the Ten of Cups, the Moon in reverse, and the King of Wands in reverse. You feel like you were naive to this connection, this marriage. Of how unstable it was. Okay, I feel like, yeah, of how unstable it was. It's so pissed. You were so pissed, it's like you thought this was like a creation of a beautiful opportunity here. And we have the King of Wands in the reverse and the King of Pentacles in reverse. This person kind of lied and said that they were stable and they weren't. And a third party could have been involved here. Well, the King of Wands in reverse is player like energy here. Tell me more about this Queen of Wands in reverse. They could have spent all their money on a third party, possibly. This person, this third party is very jealous and very selfish. They're insecure. It ended. That's what ended it. I don't even think the third party is involved anymore. This person needed validation. Okay, Spirit, tell me about the other energy, the Three of Swords and the Ace of Pentacles. Because of a third party here, they lost the opportunity. They're accepting this. They're accepting that what they did was wrong. Yeah, they're accepting that what they did was wrong. They know what they did was wrong. We have the Knight of Wands here. In and out energy. This still can be player-like energy, very impulsive, makes rash decisions. Tell me about the Six of Wands, the Page of Pentacles, and the Ace of Wands. So I'm hearing, well, I was just talking to him. I'm not going to do anything with them. I'm not, I, I mean, I don't know. Possibly this person was flirting here and they need validation. They need attention. They're an attention whore. Tell me about the Six of Wands, the page. I'm not taking all those. The Page of Pentacles and the Ace of Wands in the reverse. This person feels like that they are forced to get rid of all their negativity, all their options, if they want to return back to you, but they are very stressed out about this. I don't know if they're stressed out about having to leave their options. We're going to clarify. Or they're just stressed out that they're forced to do this in order to return to you. Like they're thinking about it. Tell me about the Three of Wands in reverse, the Four of Wands in the reverse, and the Seven of Wands. So they were definitely juggling back and forth here about whether to deceive you or not. They were thinking about maybe moving out on this connection here and becoming emotionally unavailable to you because of their deception. So maybe they had already done this and that's why they started acting the way they were acting, very flighty, moody. Bottom of the deck is the Hangman in the reverse. They were stalling. Okay. Where am I? Ooh. Tell me about this. Tell me about this Magician in the reverse. Like what this person made you thought. What was the manipulation here? What was the manipulation? They could have possibly told you in the beginning when all this started here that they had recently just went through a breakup and that somebody had broke their heart. You could be dealing with a Gemini. Or somebody broke their heart because they were cheated on. The problem is this person hadn't got over it. You're dealing with a Scorpio also. The person never got over it. And you didn't know that. So it's almost like they took it out on your relationship. They projected their pain onto you. So tell me about this. Okay, thanks for letting me know. Gotta go. And you giving up? Tell me about that. I feel like you felt like this person was using you anyways. They were very codependent on you. Could have been dealing with a Libra. There could be a legal matter here because of that. Seven of Wands on top of the Seven of Wands. So, yeah, there's possibly a divorce here. You let it go. You don't want to be codependent on this person. You don't want them to be codependent on you. Tell me about this Queen of Wands, the King of Pentacles, Queen of Wands in reverse, King of Pentacles in reverse, the Queen of Wands in the reverse in the world. Tell me about that, Spirit. I'm sorry if y'all hear my washer. King of Pentacles in reverse again. Somebody's been thinking a lot about what they have lost. This person's very irresponsible. They feel like they lost you. They could have ended it with a third party because they lost you. They thought a lot about how irresponsible it was for what they did. I'm hearing Christopher. Jackie. You could be pregnant right now. They feel really stupid. Okay, tell me. Tell me a little bit more about tell me about the Seven of Swords. It made the home unstable. They did this, but they were not thinking straight at all. They thought they were doing what they weren't using their intuition correctly. They thought they were doing the right thing. What? This is like a marriage here. What do you mean they thought they were doing the right thing with the Seven of Swords? Tell me more. I wasn't myself. I thought I was doing the right thing. I was just so unhappy here. Ten of Cups in the reverse. I was just trying to heal myself. I was so hopeful. This person's, yeah, they're lying to you. Of course. That doesn't make any sense. I thought I was doing the right thing in a marriage, in a long lasting commitment here. What is happening right now? This person, all they're doing is causing chaos. I don't even think they realize it, obviously. That's the dumbest thing I've ever heard. Yeah, they miss you. Bottom of the deck is the Eight of Swords. They have clarity now. Well, bravo. I'm hearing, is it too late? Spirit, what is the action towards Sagittarius, if any, from this person? Ding dong. Get my food. Hold on. Okay, my bad. Okay. Tell me more. What is this person's plan of action, if any? I think they realize that they're being pretty quiet right now. They realize that they need to just agree to disagree with you right now. They feel very defeated. But they are watching you. They're curious to see what you're doing. They could also be masturbating to you, trying to manifest you in a sexual way. That's interesting. Okay. Bottom of that spread is the Hierophant. They could be going to a teacher, a therapist, trying to figure out what they need to do here. Okay. What is the advice for Sagittarius? I'm not sure. What is the advice? You could be holding on to this, trying to figure out how to look at this in a different perspective here. You could be afraid to let go. But your advice is to go because you're going to have victory here and success. Just impulsively move. Just keep moving forward. Tell me more. There's an opportunity out there waiting for you to take. You need to take action now because you will have success. So stop being in and out with this fear and holding on to this, trying to look at it in a different perspective, and just move towards victory. You need to take action now. We have the Ace of Wands. And then we have the Three of Wands. You're motivated to do it, so move. Two of Swords. Spirit is basically forcing you to make this decision of moving. I feel that you're very you're protected here. Spirit's watching over this connection. Overall energy of that first spread of them was the Hierophant, and I think I was wrong when I was like, they could be going to a therapist or whatever, but overall energy is the Hierophant, which Spirit's watching this connection. Your angels, you're very protected here. There's still stuff going on behind the scenes that you don't know about. I don't either. It's just conflict. Anything good? Well, yeah, it says victory. Anything else coming in for Sagittarius? Strength. King of Swords. What is this Two of Swords in the challenge position about? You're not sure about you're not sure about love here. I think you're going to hold back on love and turn more towards your professional life. Yeah, it's kind of like there's a blockage here, but we do have the Ace of Swords. That is the truth. You have a lot more clarity. You will have a lot more clarity if this person tries to return to you. So you're holding back. Sagittarius, this is what I have for you. If it resonated, please hit the like button, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. I hope you all have a fantastic week. Stay blessed.